Plan on moving to ATL, make sure you bring your own man with you. For any woman that likes men, make sure you bring your own man with you. I'm letting you know that in Atlanta, the men is scarce. 95% of the men are gay. And 50% of those are married.
A lot of black men date Caucasian women because the black men are bisexual and she allowed them to be fluid.
Is it just me, or is like all men or certain traits that they have really do come off as, if you're paying attention?
Black men who only date white women, and y'all ain't ready for this conversation, but I'ma say it anyway. They on the DL.
Men that be sending on podcasts, bashing women, they be on the low, honey. I don't know why y'all even sit up there and listen to anything they say when they don't even like women at all. It's easy for them to sit up there and bash women because they're not attracted to them.
And I'm going to tell you guys how I feel about this whole DL whisperer.
So are y'all ready to talk about the gym bros, the men that always at the gym that are obsessed with the gym? Are y'all ready to talk about why they're always at the gym and why they spend so much time at the gym and who they're seeing at the gym? To quickly sum up what I just said in 3 minutes, get you a simp. That's literally who are going to be the straight men, the men that are simps. So what's up, DL Whisperer? How to tell if your man is DL? Go see if he's making any videos about DL women. If he been playing a sport his whole entire life, he's probably DL, especially if it's basketball or football. Any black-dominated sport, probably DL.
What are the signs that he could be on the DL? A lot of guys probably are these days. So the best sign to look out for if he's on the DL, he dresses better than you. That's number one.
If you are dealing with a black man, you need to have at least the small thought that he may have either been involved with a man sexually or he is actively still dealing with men and you don't know about it. Me personally, whenever I've dealt with a black man, I've always just had it in the back of my head based off of certain things where I'm like, he probably is or has had relations with another man before.
Let's address this viral and destructive myth that's been echoed in the black community. Most black men are gay, and especially in the city of Atlanta. Now, before I begin this video, let me be clear. Someone's sexual orientation is nothing to be ashamed of. Everyone deserves respect, privacy, and dignity. But when queerness is weaponized to shame or emasculate black men, it stops being about identity and starts being more about stigma. That's where the line must be drawn. This narrative is often used, especially by some black women, to shame, stereotype, and further divide the black community. It's been a key spark in the ongoing gender war online. The data tells a very different story. And today, I'm going to break it down clearly, calmly, and factually with a level of respect that's rarely extended to heterosexual black men in public conversations. According to the Williams Institute at UCLA, about 1.2 million black adults in the United States identify as LGBTQ+. Of those, 61% are black women and 39% are black men. That means black LGBTQ+ women outnumber black LGBTQ black men by nearly 300,000. So if we're talking strictly about those who openly identify as LGBTQ+, black women, not black men, are the majority. Now, let's zoom out to a national level. The data shows that white men make up the largest group of self-identified gay men in the United States. And also, there are far more LGBTQ+ white men than black men. And nationally, bisexual women vastly outnumber bisexual men. In fact, bisexual women are the largest single group within the LGBTQ+ population. About 9.3% of United States adults identify as LGBTQ+, with bisexual women leading all categories. In Atlanta, roughly 12.8% of the population identifies as LGBTQ+. Within that, women slightly outnumber men, and black LGBTQ+ individuals make up about 30%. And yes, even in Atlanta, black women, especially bisexual, make up a greater share of the LGBTQ+ community than black men. 53% women versus 47% men of all races. most black LGBTQ plus individuals are women, not men. So, to set the record straight and to answer everyone's question, that myth is debunked. The idea that most black men are gay isn't just misleading, it's statistically false. So now let's address the down low narrative. Black men who have sex with men but don't identify as gay or bisexual. Research shows that among men who have sex with men, about 20% identify as down low, but not all of them are black. And even when accounting for DL men, heterosexual black men still don't make up the overwhelming majority. That belongs to white men. So yes, the DL population exists, but no, it is not large enough to change the broader truth. HIV rates reflect transmission risk, not population size. Yes, black men who have sex with men account for a disproportionate share of new HIV infections, but they still represent a small portion of black men overall. So the issue is about high-risk behavior, not total numbers. And I do understand that many black women are understandably concerned. Some unknowingly enter relationships with men who hide their same-sex activity, which absolutely poses a public health risk, which is why statistically, black women are more affected by HIV than any other female group. But here's what's rarely acknowledged. The majority of black LGBTQ plus individuals are women, especially bisexual women. So, black women aren't just impacted by the HIV crisis, they're also a significant part of the equation. We can't have an honest conversation if we're only blaming one group. And what makes this conversation even more uncomfortable but necessary is this.
There is a conversation that needs to be had in-house amongst the straight black male collective. Black women are excelling in so many different areas. They've mobilized, they got their sister thing, they getting their degrees, getting themselves together. And there is this, you know, super toxic masculine push to be alpha males and to be leaders and want to be in charge of everything. And I say this with my whole chest. Want to be in charge of so much shit and want to be the head of the household and want you to respect them. And not all brothers, but many, the only thing they got on their damn resume is audacity. Ooh. That's it. Ain't got shit else to offer the world but and audacity. We start talking about issues that maim the black community and dead weight. The numbers show it ain't the sisters.
They ain't gonna like you saying that.
I don't give a damn. It ain't the sisters. It ain't the gay boys.
Yeah. Cause that's
it ain't us. Yes. It's not us.
Yeah.
The gay boys, we ain't the ones selling dope. Mm-hmm. We ain't the ones in gangs. We ain't the ones creating illegitimate children, running around, you know, creating broken homes. We ain't the ones battering and beating the women. It's not us.
Some gay are men who have sex with men, black men, frequently bash heterosexual black men online. They call them toxic, broken, or the problem, often in defense of black women. But here's the irony. The CDC and public health data show that men who have sex with men behavior is one of the main contributors to the HIV crisis among black women. So this isn't about shaming, this is about balance and accountability. You can't bash straight black men while ignoring the role of undisclosed MSM behavior, putting black women at risk. So let's recap. Most black men are heterosexual. Among black LGBTQ adults, most black men are heterosexual. Women are the majority, 61% versus 39%. There are more gay white men than black men. The down low population does exist, but it's small and overstated. And lastly, men who have sex with men behavior is a major contributor to black women's HIV risk. What's crazy is I can go over all the statistics, but some of the same people defending black women online are statistically contributing to their elevated HIV exposure while refusing to acknowledge it. And if we're going to talk about black health and sexuality, we need to know the truth on all sides and not just selective outrage. Before I go, let's talk about some preventative measures, since our primary goal here is to protect the black community. Number 1, get tested regularly. Know your status. Testing is free, confidential, and critical. Get tested at least once a year. More if sexually active with multiple partners. And also consider PrEP. PrEP is a pill or injection that reduces HIV risk by up to 99%, and it's especially effective for men who have sex with men and people with HIV-positive partners. Use protection consistently. Condoms help prevent HIV and other STIs. Combining condoms with PrEP for extra safety is considered a secondary layer of prevention. When you're with your partner, communicate honestly. Talk about HIV status and testing history with your partners before intimacy. If you are diagnosed with HIV, treat early. An undetectable viral load means that you can't transmit the virus through sex. Sexual health isn't taboo, it's necessary. Let's normalize these conversations in our families and in our communities. And remember, if you care about Black health, Black love, and Black truth, do not repeat these myths and don't push harmful stereotypes to target heterosexual Black men. Let's spread awareness and defend each other with facts, not fear. Peace.